subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Daniels. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. And for the Bulls, Chris Middleton is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Wembanyama passes to Daniels. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Alexander Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Pistons. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And Detroit has possession. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Over Murray. Fox, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Middleton. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
RJ, for the Bulls, their last two seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
Here's Murray following the three by Detroit. And here's Middleton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Here is Daniels. A pass to Fox. 11 feet away. And the rejection by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Davis. Again, Chicago.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. Fourth, the Bulls. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Passes it to Daniels. Tips it back in. 5 points in the game.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Middleton, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Loads it up for Davis. Detroit with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Middleton looking it over. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Middleton's got 6 points.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
A jump hook, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Alexander Walker. The 9-footer's on the mark. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Clint Capella, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Anderson comes in for Davis. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Paul in for Murray. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Buffs checked in. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Trey Murphy. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Porter subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Pistons. The feed to Capella. It's deflected. Fast break Detroit. And it's Schroeder missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
So it's the Pistons now. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. Bridges against Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Huff. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Andre Drummond.
Chicago leading by 3. Paul, right side. Bridges against Schroeder. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Here's Schroeder. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Porter. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, no fear, AD.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Drummond passes to Alexander-Walker. Over Bridges and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Davis. Over Wembanyama. And Davis with the basket on the assist for Bridges. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That bucket in no time at all. Bridges got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. There's the drive and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Our loudest fans are getting T-shirts. Who wants one?
The Bulls making a switch here. Middleton's checked in, and then for Detroit, Huff's checked in, and it's Fox in for Porter. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Detroit. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's up a 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Murray surveying the D. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he stuck it. What a pass to set him up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Davis. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now here's Ayton. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 3. Pull from deep three-point land. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Alexander-Walker. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Here's Fox. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Anderson in for Davis. Now here's Anderson. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And Anderson gets it to go. Schroeder up top, defended by Paul. Count that one.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Paul finds Capella.
Remaining in the first half.
Murray outside. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 6 points.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Pistons, Jeremy Sohan comes in for Trey Murphy. And Porter subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Anderson in the post, defended by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Drummond's checked in for Detroit.
Andre Drummond.
Pistons trail by 5. Porter kicks to Daniels. Over to the left wing. Sohan with the ball, working on Anderson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Murray. Last time, 14 points for him. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Lob pass. With authority.
That is a monster finish.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Schroeder against Murray. Clock at 6. Get the shot. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Daniels. And it's Paul with the ball for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
41.
Thanks very much. With JB Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, your thoughts on how... And now with the second half about to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Bridges. Chris Middleton is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Bridges inside, defended by Alexander Walker. Pistons trail by 10. Outside for Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes in there. Bridges has got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The kick out to Fox. For Murray. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 6.
The tenacity, Fox putting it all on display with that jumper.
Bridges with it. 8 points for him. On the wing, Murray. Started by Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end. He uses his motor to wear you down.
Free throw good, Murray. Richard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Alexander Walker passes to Huff. On the wing, Daniels. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Alexander Walker. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fox, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap and making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Close it up for Wembanyama. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach is high. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
For 3, Murray. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Chris Paul's checked in for the Bulls. And Detroit with a change here, too. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Fox on the pass to Huff. Over Ayton. A nice shot by Huff.
The assist.
Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. He dishes it to Middleton. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 11. basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Nesmith, he's checked in for the Bulls.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
The Bulls leading by 8. Ball looking over the floor. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his first bucket in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Sohan. And the rejection by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, AD through contact. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Huff. And the rejection by Ayton. They retain possession.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Ball passes to Ayton. Over Daniels. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. And the Bulls lead by 16. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Schroeder against Paul, and taken away by Paul. Bridges inside. Shoots over Fox. Bridges misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Poked loose, and again, Detroit turns it over. Chicago making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Porter comes in for Dyson Daniels. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Paul dishes to Bridges. Here's Nesmith. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Nesmith has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. They get a hand on it. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition. They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pistons, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Porter in at the point. And that one misses.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And he sinks the second. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bulls. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Kicks it to Anderson. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Wembanyama against Anderson. Kicks it down to Middleton. 5 on the clock. Fades. Here's Capella. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Tyson Daniels checked in for Drummond.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Clint Capella. One shot.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Great sell of the pump fake from Bridges. Gets him to bite and gets to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Mikal Bridges taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Clint Capella. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And the second free throw, good.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Alexander Walker, and the shot goes in. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now here's Davis. Defense is right there. Ayton lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Bulls lead by 16. Porter bounce pass. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Daniels.
3 points.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Chicago calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The three, and another three for Detroit.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Davis, the pass to Murray. Outside for Davis. For three, Bridges. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feet.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Porter passes to Daniels. Wembanyama with it. Over Ayton. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Bridges shot. Good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Bridges.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons.
First free throw is good. Detroit making a switcher. Schroeder's checked in. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And he jams it with authority.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Murray finds it. And the shot goes down. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Our premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Here's Schroeder. Again, the Pistons score.
Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're up by 11. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth.
For your Chicago Bulls.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Get the right finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Murray kicks to Bridges. Now here's Middleton. He's covered by Daniels. Shot's good by Middleton.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Bridges dishes to Murray. Feeds it to Ayton. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 9-point game. Chalk up 2 there.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Middleton. Buries it down low.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Timeout called. The Pistons. They're trailing by 9. 35 seconds left in the game.
And make some noise.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Clint Capella, he's checked in for 8. Anderson comes in for Davis. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Bridges. And Paul subbed in for Jamal Murray. Detroit also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Porter subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's Nesmith. Drilled from 11 feet out. And now an 11-point Chicago lead.
and it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor completely.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Flow on Hooter, I bet you know that. Listen, once you step in here, no, you can't go back. Try me, no one told you now, see, that's a no-go. Oh, she fine like when I'm dancing on a logo. But no, it ain't not for free. My minimum fee go crazy. I'm dropping them gems, no maybe. But that's the reason they pay me. I came up with the homies, was running plays a lot. So it's a double entendre when they say play the block. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even the scope. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we gon' up. Made the call, I shown up.